Hey guys, and welcome to another review of the Pokémon Sun Moon anime. I know this review is really late, it's been almost 2 weeks since this episode came out. But I still wanted to provide a review for this episode, which is episode 50, Faba's counterattack, the kidnapped Nebby. I will keep this review brief though, so it won't be too long, but I still hope you'll enjoy it. This episode was pretty good. The only problem with this episode was what is also the biggest problem of the Sun and Moon series in my opinion, the school setting. A large part of this episode was just about Ash and his classmates jumping rope. Yeah, this was just so boring. The only good part really was seeing Lily being happy to touch Pokemon again. Luckily for us viewers, Faba interrupted all this when he lured Nebby away from the group, thank you Faba. And he did so by offering it free candy. But anyways, he eventually managed to have Nebby teleport him to the labs, but he was spotted by the group unfortunately for him. So the reason Faba wanted to kidnap Nebby was to restore his honor by fulfilling Lusamine's dream of opening an Ultra Wormhole, and he wanted to use Nebby for this. So aside from the jumping road part, this episode was pretty interesting. The other parts were much better as they involved Lusamine and Gladion. In the beginning of the episode we also learned that Faba was being looked for but hadn't been found yet by the Aether Foundation. So pretty weird they didn't inform the police, since what Faba did is pretty illegal I'm assuming, but who am I, right? Also Gladion visited his mother to ask for Faba and he's seemingly still angry with his mother. It really seems to be a trend that almost every episode in this arc is pretty boring, while the ending of the episode is the most interesting, as was the case as well in this episode. After the abduction of Nebby, Gladion visited the group and together with him, Ash and Lily headed to the Aether Paradise to rescue Nebby, while the rest of the class stayed behind. I understand this arc is about Lily and Gladion, but why couldn't the others just come along as well? So far they have literally done nothing in this arc and I really just want their involvement in this whole crisis as well. Anyways, Ash, Gladion and Lily headed there by jet plane flown by Lily's butler Hubs. This scene looked really cool by the way. But meanwhile in the labs, Faba trapped Nebby in Professor Burnett's machine to amplify its Ultra Aura to open up a wormhole. However, Ash, Lily and Gladion, accompanied by Lusamine, arrived just in time to stop Faba. Ash actually slams into Faba to try to save Nebby. That was really unexpected, didn't expect that kind of violence. Seems like Ash really hates scientists. And using Iron Tail and Shadow Ball respectively, Pikachu and Gladion's Umbreon are able to free Nebby and stop the creation of the wormhole. However, just when everything seems to be over, Nebby suddenly evolves into Cosmoem, which emitted just enough Ultra Aura for the machine to successfully open an Ultra Wormhole. Next we have a very good scene. From the wormhole in the Nihilego appears once again, which reminds Lily of her attack again, which frightens her. I don't blame her, Nihilego was pretty creepy in the anime. Faba of course is really happy he was able to open up a wormhole, and we even get to see Lusamine smiling in admiration for a sec. But Faba is then smacked aside by Nihilego and attempts to take Lily with it again. And while everyone tries to stop it, Nihilego is able to easily overpower Lusamine's Clefable, Silvally and Pikachu as well, even sucking up Clefable's energy. This just shows how powerful Ultra Beasts really are. Gladion then stepped in front of Lily, and when Nihilego was about to grab him, Lusamine shoves him away to protect her son. So what follows is in my opinion the best part of the episode. We see Nihilego taking Lusamine with it into the Ultra Wormhole before the wormhole eventually disappears. And this leaves Lily scream for her mother. And with this the episode ends. This part was so well animated. Lusamine and Lily's facial expressions were so well done. If there's something Sun and Moon's good at, it is definitely facial expressions. But yeah, this episode, alright, the ending was once again what saved the episode. So yeah, it was just decent aside from the jumping rope part, which I didn't like at all. This was it for my review though. Again, sorry it is so late. My review for episode 51 will be coming tomorrow, so you won't have to wait as long for that one. Even though that episode has aired a while ago as well. Anyways, if you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next review. Take care and goodbye.